this is your brush. Did you throw it into the wall?
And out of control.
Mom, you can't just do this to me.
Fair representation of your day-to-day world?
Yes.
And you're wanting this to change. Obviously, you want something to change the dynamic, the metrics of what's going on here.
Very much.
Yes.
But yet you didn't write for help.
Right.
Well, so who did write, actually? Chief Tom, who is not only the chief of police, but he's also Christy's uncle. And Tom is joining us. Tom, I appreciate you being here. You head up the police force in this town, and this is on your daily log more often than you would like, right?
That is correct, yes.
And they're not just calling you, they're just calling 911, and your officers respond because you have no choice.
That's correct.
Right? And what happens when your officers get on the scene?
Well, the officers respond there, and they can solve the immediate problem, but they know they're going back out there probably within the next week or so.
Is this your most frequent stop in town?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, but you don't press charges.
No. And I hate to see my daughter go into jail, or I don't think she'll get the help by me pressing charges.
You understand that you totally handcuff law enforcement when you don't press charges.
I know.
Because there's nothing that, when you call 911, they have to respond, and they do.
Right.
But then they can't follow through because they don't have a complaining witness.
Well, many times she doesn't leave a mark on us, so it's hard to press a charge type
No,
of
that
thing.
isn't what I asked you.
Oh.
I said, do you understand?
Yes, I do
That
understand.
you're pulling their teeth.
Yeah.
You're putting them in a position where they can't really have her endure the consequences of her choices because you won't press charges. Y'all do understand that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, I know y'all didn't write in.
Right.
And maybe you don't want to be here, and if you don't, you shouldn't be.
I do.
You've watched this show before.
All the time.
In fact, you made an interesting quote. I wrote it down. You both had an interesting quote. You said, Dr. Phil blames parents, but he's never been there, and he doesn't get it.
Well, do you want me to explain that?
Well, hell, there's no well. That's what you said.
Yep.
And, Mike, what you said is you fear I'm going to make it worse.
I just thought if we were bringing her here and then have to go back home with her, it would have probably infuriated the situation and made it more difficult.
Yeah, well, let's not upset her. If your definition of I'm going to make it worse is upset her, then you could not be more correct. Because I am going to upset her because she's about to meet the old boy who will not be bullied by her. Here's a text from Christy to Ann. This is a quote from a 16-year-old daughter to her mother. I have the biggest blanking headache. Don't blanking piss me off. I'll be blanking pissed if I have to come upstairs to get you to shut the hell up. I blanking hate you. You are a blanking retard. Oh my God. There isn't one blanking thing you don't blank up. You are actually blanking stupid.
Yeah. That's pretty much every day.
You think I don't get it and blame parents. You're afraid I'm going to make it worse. You'll be really interested to hear what she had to say about me. Next, Christy refused to even speak with my producer, much less come to the show. And I'm told that she does have some choice words about me. So were her parents able to get her here?
I try not to call the police because I don't think they can do anything, but if I'm scared what's going to happen, I have to. They all know Christy by name. My husband, Mike, will tell me if she hits you, call the police, lock her out, and try to just deal with it that way. But I can't because she will get back in the house. If I lock her out, it'll make her more angry, and then something else is going to break at my house that I have to fix.
My guest, Ann, says she actually told her 16-year-old daughter, Christy, she'd give her $100 a month if she would just go find another place, any place, to live, because she just can't take her violent and abusive behavior anymore. Now, I'm sure Christy has her side of the story to tell, but she flat out refused to travel to the show, leaving her parents no choice but to ask for professional help to try to get her here today.
It's 7 a.m. and we're waiting for the transporters to come and get Christy. Here they come.
Good morning, I'm Victor Lopez.
We're totally confident you guys can help us today.
Chris, I've got people who can't get up.
Why are you doing this?
I'm here at your parents' request
Mom.
for you to go to Dr. Phil's show, okay? You can either go willingly or forcefully. So would you like to get dressed?
Yeah.
First of all, I need your hands out, please. And I need to ask you, have you smoked any?
No.
When's the last time you done any?
I don't know.
Tell the truth.
I don't. A while
Okay.
ago. Please do not tear down my stuff. I don't want to do this.
Well, you don't have a choice anymore.
No, this
Let's
is
go.
ridiculous. Anything but Dr. Phil. How would that help in any
It's better than going to
No, it's
juvenile.
not better than anything, Mom.
This
Don't
is
want
an
my guy-
opportunity that
No,
you'll never
you
be
just
able
love
to do for
Dr.
you.
Phil, Mom. You were obsessed with Dr. Phil every single day. You just wanted
Christy,
to be on
come
his
on.
show. No, Mom, this would not help anything in any matter whatsoever. You know that, Mom.
No, but,
Mom,
hey,
trust
we've
me,
given-
Dr. Phil is just a joke. This
No,
isn't
it's
funny.
not.
Mom, you can't just do this to me.
We're done talking.
No, this is
We're
ridiculous,
trying. We let
guys.
you do it your way.
Mom,
So,
Mom,
Christy,
I'm not
this is
doing
it.
this. I'm not doing this. You're wasting my time on every level, Mom, and you know it. How would this help me? I'm not talking. I'm not saying any word. What is wrong with you?
Sit up.
No, this is just a joke. You guys, this is over. No, Dad, I can't just go with my happy life. No, don't talk to me. No, guys, just stop. Don't talk to me. Do not talk to me.
Okay, so I'm a little confused about who actually wrote to Dr. Phil, because the parents said they didn't write. They don't even want to be on the show. And Christy definitely didn't write. I mean, she was fighting everybody to not be on the show. So who wrote to the show? Is it a concerned parent from the school or a family member or the police chief? And speaking of the police chief, it is wild that the police department is tied up in this situation on a weekly basis. So Christy is not only angry and aggressive and verbally inappropriate, she is physically assaulting her mother specifically. I don't know if she does it to her father. How is she able to get away with this is my question. She's physically assaulting her mother, but not leaving bruises. This is just a wild situation. Again, whenever it's a child that's behaving like this, my question is always going to be what happened? You know, what happened in this child's history and this child's background and the environment that could have been a catalyst? Because this didn't come out of nowhere.
Well, I'm happy to say Christy arrived safely in Los Angeles and has reluctantly agreed to speak with me. So, Christy, come on out and join us. You'll notice she's being escorted by one of her transporters. Hello, Christy.
Hi.
How are you? Have a seat right
How are
here.
you?
Well, I'm glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you too.
Do you ever watch the show? You said she watches it all the time.
Yeah, I've watched it sometimes.
You've threatened to smash the TV when I'm on.
No, I did not. Well,
Yes.
You said I'm not a real doctor and I'm stupid and ignorant.
no, I didn't. I didn't know anything. I don't know you. Like, I don't know anything about you. I've watched your show, like, once, but
Yeah, and that everybody on here is an actor.
I didn't know anything. I don't know this. Like, I don't know anything about this show.
I think you're a real teenager,
Yeah.
and I don't think you're stupid and ignorant. I do think that you're a bully. I think you're bullying your parents, and I think you kind of yell and scream to get your way. I want you to look at yourself here. I think sometimes it helps people to kind of look at themselves through other people's eyes.
For wanting to sleep. You're
No. You're supposed to clean your
I
bed.
cleaned it last week.
You did it.
Yes, I know I did.
No, you didn't.
I know for 100% that
did it.
Let her sit here. You get nothing. I want my iPad.
No!
Listen, she doesn't have. Listen to me.
No, here are the
Give me
rules.
my iPad
No, I'm using it!
It's mine.
No, I'm using it!
We'll
You
ask
can't
the
just
police.
cut my off like that!
We'll ask the police what they think.
Told you to get your ass downstairs.
I cleaned it last week!
Half.
What do you?
I mean, you didn't see anything before that? Like, yeah, that's me in the moment, and I understand that, but that was right after my dad ripped my door off the hinges.
What do you think about your conduct in that video? What do you think about that?
They were just like both just bashing on me, saying things and whatnot. And
That's not true.
So what is true?
She was sleeping, and she has all these animals. So it was cleaning animal day, and we woke her up at like 2 o'clock, and she was really mad. The door didn't come down that day.
Yes, it did. You could see the pieces.
Well, it was hanging by a string.
Have you ripped the door off her room?
Yeah, the door's off her room.
Did you rip it off?
It was hanging there, so I just took it off, yes.
Did you rip it off?
Yes.
So that's a yes. You grabbed it in anger and ripped it off?
Folded it off in there. Door.
There's a lot of damage inside the house, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, take a look at this picture. This is your brush.
Yeah, it's my brush.
Did you throw it into the wall?
Well, I didn't mean to. I threw it, but I didn't know it would go into the wall.
But it did.
Yeah, it did. But
So you got to be pretty angry in that moment. You've broken dishes. Did you break these dishes?
no, I didn't. I
Who
did not
broke
break
these
those
dishes?
dishes.
She threw the whole, you see
no.
the metal thing, the black metal thing?
I did not throw that.
Those were the bowls in them, and she threw it off the counter.
Did you rake all these dishes off the counter and break them?
Not that I remember. I don't remember throwing those.
And you've never broken dishes in the house?
Maybe, but I don't like take
Maybe.
a dish and smash it.
Okay.
Well, you whip things.
Well, how about these walls here. There are these are patch holes in your
Well,
walls.
some are just chips in the paint or something.
Do you knock holes in the wall in anger?
Like once or twice a long time ago.
Christy.
When was
You
the
don't
last
pick
time?
my wall?
No, when was the last time?
Did you throw your iPad across the room?
No. Why would I throw my iPad across the room?
At a doctor's appointment?
No.
You spit on it. She
Really?
spit on
Well,
it.
let's take a look at this tape.
What the did you give me this for? Because it's yours. Hold on to it. Why should I have taken in the recycle bins for you?
Because I asked you to.
So you asked me to do something, I have to do it. Are you retarded? Am I like a slave? Are you stupid?
I'm asking you. I said, did you throw your iPad? No. I just played a video. You threw your iPad.
No, I set it down, and the noise of the thing of the doctor's office made that noise because it's paper.
And these text messages that you send your mother are absolutely incredibly disrespectful. I have the biggest blanking headache. Don't blanking piss me off. I'll be blanking pissed if I have to come upstairs to get you to shut the hell up. I blanking hate you. You're a blanking retard. Oh my God, there isn't one blanking thing you don't blank up. You are actually blanking stupid. Do you realize that children don't speak to their parents that way?
I know, but it's not like my parents speak to me like parents should. See, they get to show you all their pictures.
Oh,
and
I'm getting to
whatnot.
them in a minute. Trust me.
But I never gave you any pictures of what I have as evidence.
You refuse to speak to us like a brat. So we don't have your information because you wouldn't speak to the producers.
My mom said if you say no, you don't have to go on the shows. They just want to hear it from you. So then I said no, and I thought that was it. My mom never said anything about it.
Well, I'm a joke. Your uncle's a child. Your mother's a retard. Your dad's a joke. I mean, is there anybody that's not some inferior, ridiculous human being in your eyes?
I don't think you're a joke, and I really do not know you in any way. I was just so confused because we've been fine, and the only thing we've been arguing about was the whole Dr. Phil thing. But I don't get it because my mom.
Well, that's not the only thing you've been arguing about. You've been arguing for the last 3 years.
Well,
it's screaming,
I know,
tearing
but
up
it's
the
been a
house.
long time.
How are you doing in school?
I was doing fine. I never
are
got
you
lower
doing
than
in school now?
right now. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything. I've never gotten lower on 80% of my tests.
Are you going to school?
So, yeah. Well, I do online school, so I don't
Why aren't you going to school?
Because I didn't like my school. It was just too big. 6,000 kids. You have to walk from building to building. Blizzard.
Okay.
You don't like walking building to building?
Well, in blizzards, no.
Now you're going to an online school.
Yeah, and it's
How
just
many
easier for
assignments
me.
are you behind?
Like now, I'm not sure.
It's
It's
behind
been
86.
Does 79 ring a bell?
79.
79 assignments?
I think 86.
Well,
When we last checked, it was 79 assignments.
because it just gets living in my house is not the easiest thing, and having to take time to go do the school, I got caught up on it. I did all of it, and I can do 20 assignments a day, no problem. That's what I do. But
you don't have to walk building to building.
well, and I don't have to deal with 6,000 people just bashing on everyone.
So basically,
Nothing.
everything's okay.
Well, no.
So we would just overlook the police having to come to the house several times a week, and overlook the holes in the wall, and overlook you calling your mother and
Well, this was
a
all so
blanking
long ago.
retard, and overlook you all of that. Then everything would just be okay. If everybody just leave you alone, then you'd just be fine.
No, I know I messed up. I know that stuff is not okay to do, and I will work on that, and I have been. That's
What
why
are
I go
these
to my
pictures
therapist. But
I looked at your Instagram. It says, "How I spend my nights." What is this?
it's a.
That's a okay.
And that's snow, so that was just recent.
That was not Mom. It's been
Yeah, that was
snowing
last Friday.
for a long time.
And then what is this in the third picture from the left here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you smoking a lot of dope?
I would smoke some, weed, but not at parties, not anything like that. I wouldn't use it completely recklessly. I would and it's
You're
not
16, right?
Yeah.
So it's illegal.
I know, but when you have chronic headaches like me and you don't take aspirin, I don't believe in pills or anything.
They're laughing not because it's funny, but because of the ridiculousness of your assertion that you don't take aspirin, but you smoke, and you may have
no
headaches.
one's
I
ever
don't
died
doubt
from
that you
that.
do. I don't doubt that you do have headaches.
They aren't headaches. They are it starts in my neck and it
Pounding
inflames
migraines.
and then I puke up blood or anything. And my parents just yell at me when I get those. They tell me to shut up, stop crying about it. They don't try to help me in any way. They took me to the hospital once and my mom complained the whole time about having to sit there.
All right, well, let's take a break. She keeps saying, my parents, my parents, my parents. Well, let me tell you what. This isn't all about Christy. There are two sides to this story, let me tell you for sure. Christy's Aunt Mary says it's easy to throw her niece under the bus, but wonders if her behavior is a direct result of past parenting mistakes and a lifestyle that her sister Ann may need to change.
Okay, so we're starting to fill in some blanks here and get some clues here. We learned that she and her parents have been going at each other's throats for the last 3 years, so she would have been 13. So something happened when she was the age of 13. We also now know that she has terrible migraines, and her parents don't take it seriously, apparently. At least that's according to her. I don't know how truthful she is about that, because she was just lying about throwing things, so she's not an honest narrator. But migraines are serious, and she has the kinds where she's vomiting and probably seeing auras and stuff like that. So that could be contributing, but I really want to know what happened in the past, and I guess we're about to find out from her auntie. So let's check that out, because I don't believe these parents are 100% innocent, and they absolutely have a role to play in this.
For about a year and a half, Mike and I, we were going to get divorced. I did have a boyfriend, and she will bring that up to get him mad at me.
The kids knew about the affair, so she'll immediately attack me and act like, well, why would you side with mom? She's, she slept with some other guy and you're gonna back her up. You're pathetic for even staying with her. She's only with you because she got stuck with you. I've heard it so many times from Christy now that doesn't affect me like someone would think it would.
What you just heard was Mike, who points to an affair his wife Ann had 3 years ago as a go-to arsenal of insults for their 16-year-old daughter every time she has one of her daily abusive episodes. Now, Christy's Aunt Mary, who is also Ann's older sister, wonders if Christy's behavior is not only reflecting resentment about the affair, but also a direct result of some bad parenting judgment. Take a look.
My niece Christy is the angriest, most violent person I know. Christy has no respect for anybody. And I've told her that to her face. I get you're a idiot.
Can't stand dumb. Read a damn book, you idiot.
Christy has no rules and is allowed to do anything she wants. She controls the house. If I was Ann, I'd be so embarrassed. Maybe if they would have parented better. Ann and Mike's lifestyle may contribute to some of the behavior. Ann and Mike like to party. They try to act younger. Ann has a Facebook page. She would never let me on her page. And I hear from people, I can't believe that's your sister posting this stuff. And my family believes Ann has a drinking problem. She's out drinking all hours of the night on the weekends. Christy will say, my mom won't even answer the phone. I'm worried that Christy could very well somebody in some of the rampages she has. It's just a matter of time.
Thank you for being here. You think there are some real parenting fails here that are going on, frankly.
I don't know what is making Christy the way she is. I don't know if there's a certain thing. I know she does have big resentment against her mom.
Listen, we talked to you two separately. Yeah. You need to know what each other said. Okay, you need to know what here's what we talked to your wife. She says that she has no rules or consequences, that there's no reason in setting them because she ain't going to follow them anyway, so what the hell. She says she has given up. This is her words. I have given up trying to parent. I can't do anything or I will be attacked. I do what she wants. I buy whatever she wants to shut her up. Her words. This is your partner in parenting here. And what you're doing is teaching her, I will reward bad behavior. Why don't you just teach her to go on red and stop on green and picture the keys?
That's why we won't get her license, because I would not put her behind.
She has says it wasn't worth the battle to make her go to school. It wasn't worth the battle to make her go to school. She has no curfew. She sleeps all day. I feel like I have a squatter in my house. That's your partner in parenting. Now, let's hear what Dad says, okay? If she was a boy, I would have knocked her out by now. He has told her no one wants you here. He wants to lock her out of the house. He's ripped her bedroom door off.
My dad has threatened to kill me.
Do you have a
murder
problem?
me.
No. I don't. I mean, those pictures that you're seeing are from the last 10 to 12 years.
These are public postings. I mean, here's 2014. Here's one where you're.
But that's not true. Those aren't from 14.
What year is it where you're over here flipping the bird?
St. Patrick's Day, about 6 years ago. That's not from this year.
So why would you repost that in 2014, Mom?
It was probably, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why.
You're a mother, Mom.
Right.
You have a daughter and another daughter and another daughter, and this is you on your Facebook. This is the message you want to put up in 2014.
I guess not.
I'm just asking. I'm just curious. I'm just wondering what goes through your head. I'm just looking at this.
We probably don't sit home and knit like people do. I don't know. We don't go out till our kids are in bed, and we never left our kids ever alone, ever.
We're going to take a break. Christy's 11-year-old sister says she has to protect her mom, even if that means getting attacked in the crossfire by her big sister. But is this little girl being protected by her parents? Or is mom who's given up and dad who's saying, I don't know, just leaving them in the crossfire, twisting in the wind? Well, let me break down today's story very simply, just in the terms of the way that I see this. Basically, we have what I think is a wild and out-of-control teen.
No.
You're supposed to clean your baby. I did last week. I know I did. I know for 100%. No.
No, here are the rules.
No.
And you notice the parents are right in there with them. Then we have mom, who I've just been talking to about when you're out creating this image for your children, which I really question the wisdom of. And then we have these two young girls, and they're caught in the crossfire of all of this craziness. And then you got me. I'm the guy that blames parents and may make this worse. But I tell you what, I am going to tell you the truth. At least the truth as I see it. I just mentioned there were two sisters caught in the middle. Let's hear their side of the story.
My sister destroyed our family. I really, really wish they would kick her out of the house. I am that mad at her. I don't care where she goes or what she does with her life. I get frustrated with both my parents. They give Christy whatever she wants, and it's not fair to any of us, especially Jordan.
Christy does scare me when she gets all mad because I want to be hit by her again because it hurts. Like when she hit me in my face, hit me in my back, and then hit me in my stomach. One time she threw a hairspray bottle at me. She threw a glass thing at me and it like shattered. One time I tried to stand up for my mom and then she punched me in the face because like I was trying to stop her.
Jordan can't even be a child and have her friends over without them worried about her crazy sister getting mad and beating them up. No kid should ever have to worry about that, especially Jordan, who's done nothing wrong in her life.
Sometimes my parents lock their doors at night because they're like scared Christy will them in the middle of the night. We just want her to get help and so she can be like a better role model of a sister.
Brooke, let me start with you. And you moved out for 3 months, right?
Yeah, during senior year. I had hard classes at the beginning of senior year, so I just wanted to be able to get sleep, to get up in the morning. I moved back because it's my home, which is barely a home, but it's somewhere to be, and I don't like going back and forth. And again, my classes weren't so hard, so it didn't really matter, I guess, if I slept or not. But
So Jordan, what do you want to see happen here?
I want to see my sister get help so she can come back and we can hang out more.
Do you miss Christy?
Yeah.
I want to look at something we noticed when we were watching the footage Ann and Mike sent to us. At just 11 years old, Jordan sadly seems unfazed by a lot of this violence. Take a look at how she responds to some of this that's going on.
Are you that? But really? How many times do I have to say it? No, I've done that. I need to go get a bandage. I'm waiting for my dad. I don't have to wait your call on.
So you just kind of keep doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it now.
That's not something that you should have to be used to. And you certainly should be able to bring your friends over and have a good time, and you should know that you're not going to be embarrassed when you do. And what's really important to me is that you understand that absolutely none of this is your fault. This doesn't have anything to do with you. It's not your fault. It's not because you're there. There's nothing you can do to fix it. This doesn't have anything to do with you. So it's really important to me that you understand that, okay?
Okay.
What I think needs to happen immediately, this situation is out of control. Do you agree?
100%. I just don't know what to do.
It's like ridiculous. Like I know my mistakes and I'm owning up to them. I am, and I'm saying I'm going to work on them. But nobody else is acting like they have anything wrong with them. I'm not the only one with issues, but at least I have the guts to own up to them.
This family is broken badly. You've lost all credibility with her because you've sacrificed the high ground. You've gotten down where you're yelling and screaming and fighting at a peer level at the lowest base. I saw it on the videos. You're in there yelling and screaming and ripping doors off, and you're yelling and screaming, going back and forth. I mean, you sound like children in there. It's like, where's the adult? Where's the calm in the middle of the storm? Well, let's call 911. And so the police come out, and because there's some show of authority, at least no one gets hurt. But then you don't follow through because, well, I don't want her to go to jail. If you leave her in this home at this point, in my opinion, this situation is going to melt down severely and quickly. And it's not just because of her, it's because of the dynamic. I'm going to offer you a resource for her. Now, she's going to resist it because it's what she does. She's just oppositional. But I think that this is a place that I think she needs to take a break and go to. This is Michelle Lindsay. She is here. She is the executive director of Turnabout Ranch. It is a wonderful residential treatment center for teens. It's located on a real working cattle ranch in southern Utah. It is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. Highly intense in help and academics, and I have asked them to be here and to accept her into this facility. I chose it for her because I know how much she loves animals. I know how much she needs peace. This is Michelle Lindsay. Michelle, do you think you guys can help her?
Absolutely, and that would be what I would want to offer the family is hope. We work with struggling families every day, and they get help, and they work hard, and they do better. So there is hope, and I think she'd be a great fit for our program, working with the animals and being able to reconnect with them, and we have quality therapists and caring staff who are tireless in being able to hold.
Yeah, and you know, she can't agree to it because she has an oppositional personality, so she has to say no because it's just in her nature.
What?
Even
That's
though,
just rude.
Even though I think she will absolutely love that. Would you like to participate in this program?
No, not really. No, but
Would you like for her to participate in this
Very
program?
much. No.
Would you support her participating in this program?
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break, and then I'm going to tell you what I think Ann and Mike need to do to work on if they decide that their daughter needs to do this hard work after the break. Okay, before the break, I said parents Ann and Mike have some work to do while Christy is gone if they decide that they have the courage to require her to do that. Look, you guys have to get your feet on the ground. One of the resources that we use here is our own company, Doctor on Demand, that everybody knows Jay and I have created for medical issues and reasons. But we also do it for psychological intervention as well. And what that means is even if you're in an outlying area, you can go to your computer, you can have an appointment with a hand-selected therapist on your computer, face-to-face, on a scheduled basis that can work with you and your entire family and do all the things you would do if you drove into the city to do that. And I have made arrangements for that to start with you guys immediately. So you don't even have to leave home. If you're traveling, you don't miss an appointment. So I have arranged through Doctor on Demand for you guys to get that work done. Will you do that work?
Yes.
Now, she does not want to do this. Are you going to require her to do this?
Yes.
This is what we want done.
Okay, and I don't know how long it'll be because they work the criteria. Okay, so we'll do this. And this is our gift to y'all, and she will absolutely love it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Phil.
All right.
Okay, so in this episode, we have Mike and Ann. They brought their 16-year-old daughter, Christy, on the show because she is violent, angry, and out of control. And we saw that they literally had to send a team into her bedroom and force her out of the bed and force her into the car to get to the show. This is a really interesting situation. So she's 16. 3 years prior, when she was 13, her mother had an affair, and that opened up a can of worms. Her parents almost divorced, but they didn't. They clearly worked it out, stayed together. The other two daughters did not seem to be affected nearly as much as Christy, but then again, every child is different, so you can't really guess or make assumptions about how any child will react to any circumstance. But Christy did not respond well to it. She clearly has lost all respect for her mother. Now the text messages are making more sense. I think she's lost respect for both of her parents. Her mother for having the affair, and she seems to have lost respect for her father for staying married to her mother, for sticking around. She's making comments towards him that are undermining and emasculating, so she has no respect for either of her parents, and they clearly have no respect for themselves either. They don't even make her go to school. What the hell? Why? Why would you just let her switch to online school? If there was a legitimate reason for it, okay, if that was really the better option for her, she had a learning disability or whatever, or if she's being bullied or something. It sounds like she just didn't want to walk between the buildings. I was in high school once. I walked between all the buildings because that's what students do when you have to go to school. But her parents don't force her to do anything or have any responsibility. First and foremost, I think they need to do something about the violence that she has towards their 11-year-old. She is beating up her 11-year-old little sister. Now, we saw how she threw a hairbrush, and it's not like it bounced off the wall or left a small dent. It left a hole in the wall. It is stuck in a hole in the wall. And there's a photo of this. So this is the strength that this girl has. If she is using that amount of force to punch her 11-year-old sister in the face, she should be arrested. She should have charges filed against her if that's what she's doing to her sister. Her parents are protecting none of them for whatever reason, I don't know. And apparently her mom is an alcoholic to boot. So none of this is going well. The whole family unit needs help. I'm just a little concerned that the help comes in the form of Turnabout Ranch because y'all, we know what has come out about Turnabout Ranch, and it's nothing good. So I'm concerned that if she goes there and then spends her time there and goes back home, she might be worse off when she gets home. She might be even more violent and even more angry. But what did you guys think about this episode? What do you think about Christy and her anger issues and her violence? What do you think about her behavior and the fact that she seems very entitled, very much like spoiled brat energy? What do you think should be done about this? What do you think about her parents and their roles in this? And what do you think that they could be doing better? Do you think she should be removed from the home or at least arrested or something? I don't know, to protect the 11-year-old. How would you suggest these parents protect that child? Because now that 11-year-old is a victim of abuse. Her big sister is literally abusing her, in addition to all of the anger and the violence that she witnesses just living in this house. But you guys make sure to like and share this video. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comments.